this session, we're going to finish setting up our Facebook fan page timeline. As you can see, we've just gotten started, and we're going to, but basically it's going to pop up with the window and ask you where you want to bring the picture from. And for some reason, Facebook must be having an issue, or we have a server issue here. Hold on, let's see. We do the same for the cover photo. And the cover photo is that unique large picture in the background. And if you want to learn more about choosing one, and I'm going to show you some examples, but you want to upload a photo. This is the drop down, and it'll ask you what photo you want to use. I can't use any of those, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But anyway, you choose the photo that is going to take up, let's go to one of our pages. This is the cover photo, and it can be 851 pixels wide by 315 pixels tall. And you want to choose a photo that gives your fans a glimpse of who you are and what you do. So you want to make it interesting, obviously. Over here at ZipQuest, they were fortunate enough to have the Miss North Carolina beauty pageant show up, so they had free modeling, basically. Pretty girl enjoying the beautiful treetop. What they have swinging bridges and zip lines that go over top this waterfall. So they took great advantage of an event that they had and made it into a cover photo. So to change it, if they wanted to change it, you just hover over here and you click change cover, and it's going to ask you to choose from photos that you already have down here in your posted to Facebook. You can upload one from your computer, and you can also reposition it. Now I can, if it's a really big picture, you can move it around a little bit just to highlight, but we don't want to mess with that. And that's a great cover photo. Same thing, most people are using this to give the cover photo to give people an idea what their business is all about, or give it a friendly look, and then they're putting their logo in here. But if you're a sole proprietor, maybe you put a nice smiling professional picture of yourself in there. A couple different ways you can do it. But let's take a look at a couple other examples. Let's see. Here's Green Dreams Landscaping. They did a great event for the Veterans Memorial. They did all the landscape project around the memorial. So they kind of want to give themselves a little pat on the back for doing that. But this is the crew that worked on it, so people know who works for this company. And again, they did the same thing down here in their profile. What I might do, recommend to them, is since they have this picture of the employees and the crew, make this their logo so people can start recognizing their brand logo. Okay, so let's take a look at, I'll show you another example of that one if they haven't changed up last time I looked at it. Okay, so you've got a product line, real pretty graphic display of a product line, and then over here on the cover the company logo. So a couple different ways that you can use it. There are some rules for the cover photo, and you cannot have a call to action. You can't put your website in here, address. You can't put like us on Facebook, click here, 10% discount. You can't do any promoting of any calls to action on your cover photo. You used to be able to do that, and as you recall, let's go back to John's, and when I was going to do, that's why I made the comment that you can't do a certain thing. At one point on my personal page, and I'll show you this in a second after it loads. Before they came up with the rules or timeline, they came out with timeline for the personal pages first, and if that loads quick enough, I had some call to actions put on my cover photo on my personal timeline. So it did a little branding and calls to action, but you're not allowed to do that anymore. No promotions and no calls to action on your cover photo. But that's not loading quick enough for us, so we'll go back to let's go back to this one. So anyway, those are some examples of the cover photos and profile pictures and how to use those to brand your business.